Some worlds are destined to live, meanwhile others are destined to die. What if our deepest and darkest fears give birth to these malfunctioned worlds? When a world like this is born, there is no saving it, as they are rotten at their core. For Earth 52, things were looking grim, as this world was destined to die. Flash and Batman were trying their very best to save it, but all in vain. Flash realized that his world is falling apart, and there's nothing he can do. Meanwhile, Batman still thought that there is hope. In his desperation, he even starts attacking Flash and demands that he hands over the Speed Force to him. Flash, however, refused by saying that after all these years he realized that you cannot save everyone. But Batman was not ready to hear him out. He mocked him for saying that unlike Flash, who didn't even try to save everyone, he actually has, and in this process he lost his parents. As they were fighting, Batman utilizes Mirror Master's trick, but Flash mocked him and said that these old tricks won't work against him. Batman, however, had planned everything out and hid his Batmobile inside the mirror world and surprised Flash. Flash tried his very best to explain that the path he is pursuing is a dark one, and he cannot save everyone even with the Speed Force. Batman told him that after his parents' death, he traveled the entire world to learn martial arts, science, and everything related to supernatural phenomena. Despite all this, it wasn't enough. He was getting slow and old. Flash managed to defeat Batman even though he was in his Batmobile. Even after defeating him, Flash didn't finish him off and offered to figure everything out together. As he approached him, Batman interjected with cryostasis and halted his movements. With this, Batman punched him and rendered him unconscious. Following this, he tied the Flash on this Batmobile and used the cosmic treadmill to harness the Speed Force. Flash warned him that this method would rip both of them apart, and he won't be able to access the Speed Force. Batman didn't even pay heed to what he was saying, as was too focused on saving the world. Following this, the entire sky turned red, and the crime rate escalated significantly. Citizens had no other way but to evacuate and hide from the criminals. One of these villains, the Scarecrow, was ambushing some citizens. As he was about to kill them, Batman appeared out of nowhere and absolutely obliterated him. He had somehow managed to acquire the Speed Force, and with this he was able to save Gotham finally. Now his next goal was to save the entire world. According to him, he now has all the time he needs. Despite all his efforts, the Earth was still breaking apart. He realized that he is still not fast enough to save the entire world. As he was talking to himself, a mysterious sound manipulated him to invade some other peaceful dimension. Barry, who was still inside him, warned him not to listen to this voice. Once again, Batman didn't listen to Barry and decided to investigate and to invade that dimension. His motive was to invade Earth Zero, the first world of the multiverse. In that world, it had been 3 days since the appearance of Challenger's Mountain in Gotham City. Despite all this, the citizens were relaxed as they knew that the heroes will save them. Flash's family was among them. Now this is where the fun begins. The peace they were so proud of got absolutely obliterated by Batman. His main target was Flash's family. As they tried to attack him, Batman somehow sucked their Speed Force and turned them into dust. According to him, there must be sacrifices to achieve something big. In the midst of all this, Flash appeared on the spot and started chasing after Batman. As he tried approaching him, Batman absorbed his Speed Force as well and rendered him incapable to move. As Batman was about to punch him, Dr. Fate teleported him away. Batman swore to turn this central city into the home he had lost. This event marked the beginning of Earth Zero's destruction. In conclusion, one bad day can lead to any world's destruction, and 7 days would be enough to obliterate an entire universe. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.